What's going on, everybody? I am the Bad Duck, and you are the internet, and we're back with another reaction. San Diego Comic-Con was over the last weekend, and a lot of trailers have come out for it, especially with Marvel releasing a ton of information, especially about Phase 5 and 6. Phase 4 is going to be ending with Wakanda Forever this fall, which had a trailer get released yesterday. But basically, we're going to be reacting to all the trailers that have come out over the last weekend. I believe this is the last day of San Diego Comic-Con, but I believe everything is done. There's no more trailers for today that I'm recording this. But yeah, let's just right into it. Alright, we got She-Hulk come out first.
Wow! Jeez, what the hell, man?
Still in
CGI looks a
control,
little
no
bit better.
overwhelming feelings of rage.
No, a normal amount of rage.
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend.
Hey, guys.
Being a Hulk asks for balance. You have so much more to learn. Yes!
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
Okay.
If you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
We got some fourth wall breaking. Oh, that's amazing. That's like one of the key things to her character is wall breaking. Good to see that they're bringing that back. So this looks like it might be before Endgame because his arm is still like normal, but that doesn't make sense for the Endgame's continuity. I don't know. It's confusing with the Marvel timeline right now, so I guess we'll see when it comes up. But yeah, I'm really excited that they're bringing back her wall breaking. Her wall breaking is playing like a big thing of her character, so it's really great.
More and more eccentric superhumans are coming out of the woodwork. We're going to launch a division for them. And I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
Jennifer Waters. Namaste.
I have a serious conflict of interest. This man tried to kill my cousin.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh. People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's great.
Patena.
Do you think? God, I really like this outfit. I'm not proud of this.
Okay.
This won't
Wag!
we answer to a higher power. Our universe is on the edge of a precipice.
I am a lawyer. We do things by the book.
The Book of Ashanti.
No, the book of American laws.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
Let's do this. You know that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were attractive, got all the attention from everyone? Hello.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling?
I'm more excited for this now. You can't just show Double D just randomly. That's illegal. That's illegal to show Daredevil just randomly popping up at the end of that with no other context. I love Daredevil. Love him. I love especially Charlie Cox's Daredevil. But the thing is about Daredevil that I'm really concerned about, especially with the new stuff, is that we love Daredevil. A lot of the community loves Daredevil, and that's perfectly fine. I love Daredevil as well. But the thing is that I believe that he's going to start overshadowing some of the lower level characters that are especially female led, especially Echo. I think She-Hulk might fall under this label, and I don't like that because She-Hulk's also a great character by herself. So that's concerning to me, at least. It's concerning to me just a little bit that Daredevil might be taking up a little bit too much space in the continuity of the MCU, which is, I mean, it's all well and good, but like the thing is that we want these characters to represent everyone, at least I do, So the thing is that with Daredevil is that we're running into that problem where we want to see Daredevil. We love Daredevil from the previous versions of him, but he's going to overshadow what we're trying to tell the story of. But we got Shazam coming up right here, so.
I don't deserve these powers, if I'm being honest. Like, what am I even contributing? Ow! There's already a superhero with a red suit with a lightning bolt on it. Aquaman is literally huge and he's so manly.
I don't know about that.
Batman is so cool, and I'm just me.
But you won the best. You won the best movies in the DCU.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, the
Okay.
wizard gave me superpowers. And then everybody got superpowers. Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Now everyone's kind of like doing their own thing, and I'm the only one trying to keep it together.
You understand I'm a pediatrician.
Come on!
Listen to me, Billy. The fate of your world depends on it. The daughters of Atlas are coming for you.
Children stole the power of all the gods. This is very personal.
Okay, so I know that there's a lot that. So it's been a few years since the first Shazam came out. I think it's been 3 years. And I know they put this like, they basically fast tracked this movie because of the kids that are growing up. But they look like they're like 17, 18, 19. Again, not a bad thing in my opinion. I think it's fine, whatever. But it just looks a little bit odd.
Look, I might not have as much experience as you because I'm not super old like you, but I've seen all of the Fast and the Furious movies, lady. It's all about family. Family! Guys, that was a signal.
Introducing the star of our show. His name is Shazam! Now let's get down to business.
Your world will not survive this.
I don't know how we fight powers like this.
Okay, dragon randomly.
I gotta fix this dude, but I really don't.
Everyone can be worthy. Let's give it a chance. Now go fight for your family. Go fight for the world.
I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life.
It looks good. This is probably the only DC project that I'm really excited for. Like that I'm actually like I will be there day one because of just the previous movie and the current situation around a lot of the stars of a lot of the other movies has not been great as of recently. So I think that this is probably the only one I probably will be day one of, or just in the theater period. So, but yeah, this looks good. I think that I don't know. It seems like they're going in a different direction from the first one, which is a good idea. I don't think they should try to replicate Big again. But I think that the larger budget might influence this movie's direction. But that's neither here nor there.
My powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage. Black Adam. You believe you are not worthy, but you have two paths. You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. The world needed a hero. Instead, it got me.
I've said this before, especially in the last Black Adam video. I don't know why this movie's being made. I don't understand. I mean, I understand that they're trying to like build them up, especially for like either Shazam 3 or for the next Superman, which hasn't even been announced. But I really don't get this. Like, we're making a villain film, which works, I guess. I mean, we've had some good success with villain films, but the thing is that Black Adam, it's like an anti-hero villain thing. I don't get it. I understand that's what he is in the comics, but like he's more like he protects his people. But this doesn't feel like he's trying to protect his people, and more it's like he's trying to save the world or whatever. I don't see it. I don't see the concept or like the get here. So I guess I'll see it, but I don't know if I'll like it. All right, Black Panther 2. Oh, it's Neymar. That's Neymar. Okay. Ray Williams.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Goosebumps every fucking where. Holy shit. That's emotional. Like, obviously because of Chadwick's passing, I think a year or two ago. The powerful message behind it, just everything about it. That was super fucking, like, I got goosebumps all up and down. Like, fuck. Like, okay, you got me in the seat, Marvel. You got me in the seat. You already had me in the seat, but like from the first movie, but like, damn, you have me in the seat now. Like 100%. Question is who's of course going to be Black Panther. They confirmed that T'Challa is going to stay dead. Which I'm kind of divided on that. Just because I think Chadwick. Obviously I don't know what Chadwick would want, but obviously I feel like that there needs to be the Black Panther in pop culture right now. So, I think it's either probably be Okoye, who's my most likely choice, but probably it's gonna be Shuri, just knowing how Marvel works is they're gonna go down the bloodline because whatever reason. But I'd be fine with Okoye. I love her actress. I can't remember her name right now, but yeah.
I'm Groot. I am Groot.
Oh, they're shorts. Oh my god.
I am Groot.
Okay. Didn't think they were. I thought they were like full length episodes. I was gonna be so confused. Like I was not interested in watching that at all. I may watch it because they're shorts, but like, the fuck. That just looks like an acid trip. John Wick. This is anticipated for me.
Where this ends, the table will never stop. You know this. No one.
Bill Skarsgård?
You can kill everyone.
You ready, John?
God, I hope he is.
Yeah.
Canada's back, baby.
Here's the
John Wick. Okay, I love John Wick. Just for the fight choreography alone. The story is great too, but the fight choreography alone is perfect. I just love John Wick, the series, just in general. It was supposed to come out this year. It was supposed to come out late this year, but it got pushed back because of COVID, of course. But God, that's exciting. That's exciting to see.
thing. We're a team of thieves.
Oh, the D&D movie. Okay.
Do this. You're bound to make enemies. Sometimes those enemies come looking for revenge.
Oh. Okay. What?
Truth be told, we helped the wrong person steal the wrong thing. We didn't mean to unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known. But we're gonna fix it.
So how do we pull that off? Figure it out over a drink?
Probably best. To give us a fighting chance, we're gonna need strength. You got this, right?
I know you don't.
We also need courage, magic, and you.
Oh. This is what everyone's pissed about.
What is that again? It's an owl there. Be warned.
That was fucking cool.
There is evil here.
I'm glad he's on our side.
This one's dangerous.
It's a mimic.
But whatever happens, we'll be ready.
What is it exactly that you bring to this?
I'm a planner. I make plans.
You've already made the plan, so...
If the existing plan fails, I make a new plan.
So you make plans that fail?
No.
He also plays the lute.
Not relevant.
Okay, that seems like a lot of fun. It sounds like it's gonna be it's gonna take poke fun at the original D&D game, which is always fun to play, as well as just give a lot of inventive creativity and comedy to it. It looks really interesting. I actually will be in the seat for that. Originally when it came out, like all this, I was like, oh, I might catch it on like rental, or maybe I'll catch it like on random Tuesday. But that looks like a good movie to see. Even if it's bad, I think I'll have a lot of fun with it. So.
We thought the war, at last, was ended.
I've never seen a Lord of the Rings movie, so.
Our days of peace begin.
We thought our joys would be unending. We thought our light would never dim.
The skies are strange.
I like the music.
It is here, Galadriel. The moment we feared.
Evil does not sleep. It waits.
Beyond the darkness, tempting shadow to bury us all beneath the mountain.
He has not one name, but many.
Have you heard of him, lad? Have you heard of Sauron?
If the evil rising is left unchecked, it will take us all.
Find the light, and the shadow will not find you.
Together we can survive this! Fight with me.
Each of us must decide who we shall be.
There can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
You have been told many lies of Middle-earth.
There's something.
You didn't show me anything. I'm an outsider of Lord of the Rings. Obviously, I have no idea anything about it. But they didn't show me shit. Like, I have no idea. There's nothing to bring a newcomer. Like, because there's a ton of people who haven't seen Lord of the Rings. There's nothing to bring a newcomer into that. So I think that even if it's a long trailer, it failed to be a good trailer. I think the first trailer, especially with the Super Bowl trailer, was really good. It got me interested in it, and it got me interested in Lord of the Rings entirely. But the thing is that you gotta keep me interested until it comes out. That didn't do anything for me. But Prey here, I am a big Predator fan. Medium Predator fan. But I'm really excited for this because it takes place in colonial America with the tribe. I don't know what the tribe is called right now. We haven't got a trailer. We got like a teaser trailer for it. But I'm really excited to see this because Predator's cool. The Predator is cool, and I just don't know how they're going to do it with the Native American population. So.
I've never seen anything like it.
From the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane.
I'm not frightened by a bear. It's not a bear.
The Predator's first hunt on Earth is the movie event you can't miss. You think you're ready? Prey, rated R, only on Hulu.
Okay, that was like a TV spot essentially. Comes out like next week, so I'm really excited for it. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm really interested. So yeah. Okay. I'm looking here. The Walking Dead, right? I've had a fucking problem with the fucking Walking Dead for a long fucking time. The Walking Dead was great. 1 through, let's say 5 or 6, maybe 7 even. Then I'll throw it in there. But it's been going on for so fucking long now at this point in time because of COVID and shit like that. Season 10 was supposed to be the final season. They have a season 11 coming out now. That's the final season? This show needs to die. Who still watches The Walking Dead? Please tell me. Does someone still watch The Walking Dead? If you do, stop. Please, for the fucking love of God. Go deal with anything Walking Dead else, like read the comics, play the video games. Those are great. Those are amazing. The show just needs to fucking die. God damn, please leave it alone. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that looks like all of the trailers that I usually deal with, per se. But actually, there's also something else I want to do in this video. So, what got announced at the San Diego Comic-Con for Marvel was massive. That's okay. So let's start with Spider-Man Freshman Year. Freshman Year is coming out. It's an animation, supposed to be a prequel to. But the thing is that there's a lot of like contradicting information that we got from the movies and from now this. It's supposed to be canon. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Maybe it's an alternate universe. I really don't know. I don't get it. Marvel Zombies is getting its own TV show. Exciting, fun, awesome. What if season 2? Really don't give a shit. X-Men 97. Interesting why they're rebooting a almost 30-year-old cartoon now. I don't understand. I've never watched the original show, so I know it's loved and cared for by everyone, but I just don't understand. Warner Brothers, they show the trailers. Here we go. Here, Am and the Wasp: Quantumanium. They showed a trailer at San Diego Comic-Con, but we have not gotten it to the public, so that's kind of whatever. Captain America 4 got a title. It's called New World Order. Terrible name. Not a terrible name because of what it's called and it just sounds goofy. No, it's because it's Captain America's black now, and you're gonna go with a white supremacist theory. That's what you're gonna call it. Okay, cool. Especially when you have a lot of kids who still watch Captain America and stuff like that and want to know, and they Google New World Order, they're gonna come up with the theory, and they're people impressionable, especially very young. It's a very terrible name for that. She-Hulk, we saw that. Thunderbolts finally got announced and got a date for Phase 5 in 2 years, so that's fun. Daredevil's getting an 18-episode show on Disney Plus. Concerning, just because I think 18 episodes is a little too long. It's the first season too, so that's what he said. That's what Kevin Feige said. It's 18 episodes is a little too long in my opinion. Shorten it up, and I think it'd be great. Maybe to like 8 to 10 episodes would be great. But I'd be okay with it if they split the episodes, like if they do 2 at a time, especially where it's like one's a Daredevil centered episode, one's a Law centered episode, because they take both sides of the law, and if you split those up evenly, I'd be happy. Agatha got a full name. Agatha Coming to Chaos. Really don't give a shit about this show. I really don't get why. Loki season 2, didn't like the first one, don't really care. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 got its villain revealed of the High Evolutionary. I don't know much about High Evolutionary, but I've never been interested in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, to be honest. Fantastic Four. This one's I'm excited for. Fantastic Four, 2 years from now, in November. Really excited for that. Really hope we get a casting announcement sometime soon. Probably won't get one until next year. And the big one. We get 2 Avengers movies within 6 months of each other. God, I pray for these VFX artists. They're already not doing well, especially with the She-Hulk backlash, which it looks better now. But yeah, this doesn't look good for them. They get 2, like, I don't understand why. I mean, I get it. But, like, why don't we have at least a year apart? That's what we did with Endgame and Infinity War. I just don't understand why you have them both within the same year. So, it's confusing, but at the same time, that's exciting. What kind of Forever, we just talked about that. And we also got part of Phase 6. But yeah, a lot of shit got released, but I really don't, there's a lot that also was announced that we know is in the works, but it wasn't announced here. And there's so many other dates, and we're just shoving a lot into, I think 2025 is that, 2025. So in 3 years from now, we're going to be shoving so many other projects within that. I think we're just going to get too crowded and too bloated, and I think they're struggling to get to that point. I feel like we need the 10 years. The 10 years from Iron Man to Infinity War was 10 years long, and it was great, and it gave us a lot of time to grow and develop with the characters. But we're doing this churn now where we've only really been doing Phase 4 for 2 years ish, kind of. Except for COVID and everything like that, we just need the 10 years because we need to spread everything out, make it nice, give us some quality instead of quantity. It's an issue that I think that's hurting the audience, because a lot of people are coming back with this movie's the worst movie ever. I think it's hurting the overall foundation of what we want from the MCU. But I think I still think they should spread it out. I think 2028 should be at least the first one, if not the second one. But they are gonna go fully ahead with this one. It just brings up questions what they're gonna do with the next era of the MCU, and I don't know if I want another era of the MCU. I feel like they kind of just need to let it cool off. But yeah, that was the San Diego Comic-Con essentially. It's all those trailers we just watched together and some new announcements. But thank you guys for watching. I'm the Pet Duck, and you are the internet, and have a very good night.